Hi, boys and girls. For our math today, we will be doing more division, our long division, but we will be having two-digit quotients and remainders. So we're taking the next step forward. Last week we worked with one-digit quotients with remainders. We worked with two-digit quotients. Now we are working with two-digit quotients and remainders. So I want to remember my steps: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, remainder. We want to remember that if you bring something down, you start your steps over again. And then if there's nothing else to bring down and your number that you are dividing is now less than 8, you have to make that a remainder. So we're going to do a few problems together, and then we will work on the skill in small group this week. So we see that 9 is greater than 8, so we know that it can be divided by 8. So 9 divided by 8, I want to get as close as I can without going over. I know that 8 can go into 9 one time. I want to then multiply. 1 times 8 equals 8. My next step is subtract. 9 minus 8 equals 1. Now, there is another number that I could bring down, so I'm going to bring down that 9, and now I have 19. And I want to think about my 8 times tables. I know 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24, so it will take me over 19. So I'm going to go 8 times 2. 8 times 2 equals 16. I then subtract. 19 minus 16 equals 3. There's nothing else to bring down. 3 is less than 8, so then I have to make my 3 a remainder. So my quotient is 12, remainder 3. Now these ones you can try on your own and come back and check, or you can follow along with me. I'm going to look at my first number for 105 divided by 2. I see that 1 is less than 2, so 1 cannot be divided by 2. So I have to look at the number 10. I know 10 divided by 2 equals 5. And I want to make sure that I put my 5 over top of that 0 because I'm working with both of those numbers. 5 times 2 equals 10. Subtract 10 minus 10 equals 0. We do have a number that we could bring down. So I'm going to bring down my 5. How many times can 2 go into 5? So I want to say 5 divided by 2. I know that's not going to go in evenly, but I know 2 times 2 equals 4. So I'm going to put my 2 above that 5. 2 times 2 equals 4. I'm going to then subtract 1, and then there's nothing else to bring down. My 1 is less than 2, so I make that a remainder 1. The same thing